What's up everyone, it's Magic here, and this is the entire line of the new PGYTECH backpacks. This is my first exposure to this brand. I've never used that before, and I've been using these backpacks, actually this one for like around 3 weeks. I took it for like 2 jobs. I took this one for 1 job, and I've been using this one constantly. So I do have some thoughts to share with you and to give you the overview of the entire set because I do enjoy using it. Quick disclaimer, I got this entire set from PGYTECH. They don't get to see that video before I release it, and I'll give you my honest opinion on all 3 of these backpacks. So this is OneGo Light, this is OneGo Rope strap back, and this is, I think, the top of the line OneGo 2 backpack. Let me start with this because many people asked when I was using them, like during my recent Iceland trip, how does it compare to the Peak Design stuff? I have not used the Peak Design backpack like ever, so I don't have a comparison. I apologize for that. So my comparison is mostly to my backpacks, companion backpacks, which are big German leather backpacks. And then I have a few other backpacks like that I've used in the past, but nothing that looks like this. What I do like about these 2 backpacks that I've seen is different on Peak Design is that they're just standing like this. They have flat bottoms, so you can actually have them standing on the floor like this, which is amazing. Both of these backpacks have 1 compartment on the top, and then the entire access is from the back. I'm gonna start with this one. So this is the light version, the small light version, 22 liters OneGo Light. So it opens like this. This is the main back access, the entire compartment. Then again, you have 1 compartment right here, right in the front of the backpack. And yeah, let me turn this on. So looking at this backpack, it has like pretty minimal design. There's not much actually on that backpack. As you can see, we have 2 like kind of this tiny pockets. These are, I believe, for tripods because they have like little holes at the bottom. So 1 here, and then 1 right here. Then there's 1 bigger side pocket for the water bottle. And that's actually it on the front. So the front is like really clear and nice looking. And then I really enjoy that rope holder up here. It's very actually convenient. And on the back is very sturdy. Like it's very hard. I like it. And then it has this holder for like luggage, so you can put it on the luggage like side like this. You also have a side access to the main compartment here on the side, which I'm going to show in a second. I'm going to start with the main top one. So the top one looks like this. It has a bunch of pockets. Actually, it has like 2 this kind of extendable pockets, and then and then that's it, only 2 pockets, and it's just like entirely like 1 flat compartment for like a bunch of stuff. So I would say like this light backpack is like a half camera, half everyday carry backpack. When you open it, you have like pretty good amount of space for like a 1 camera, 1 lens, and some accessories, and then you have that top compartment that I saw, and you have access to it here. So you, in this particular backpack, you can actually remove everything. You can remove the entire insert, like a camera insert, and have it like entirely empty backpack. Other thing it has this magnetically open flap for the laptop, and I believe it will fit like 16-inch MacBook. I only have 14, and 14 fits perfectly here. One cool thing is that it has like this little tiny pocket here for the air tag. Look right here. So you obviously cut this off so people don't know that this is for air tag, and you kind of hide it behind this. And then when we have our side access pocket, it's right here. So you have the access to the main compartment. So you can actually have it, you know, divided in a way that you can access the camera immediately. And then you have one of my favorite things here, which is the little pocket from batteries. This solution is even greater on the second backpack, which I'm going to show you in the second. So that's the gist of this one. Like overall, I really like it because it's small. I like small backpacks. I don't like huge backpacks because huge backpacks usually mean you put a lot of stuff in them, and they're like extremely heavy. And this backpack is very light. So I did my 1 travel with it I actually filled it with everything I have. I had A93 here. I had my DJI Pocket. It was like a shoot, like a workshop shoot. So I had a laptop, and then I had my clothes on top of it. And yeah, one backpack, it fit like everything. Then it was pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie. And like I packed it like from bottom to the top. But I did enjoy actually using it. Like all these details, like the rope details, I'm actually really liking that. Oh, there's one more pocket here that I didn't know exists. Let me show you. One more pocket here, like a front pocket that goes pretty hard right here. So that's the OneGo backpack in light version. Boom. The next one, before I'm gonna go to the top dog, I'm gonna talk about this little thing. This is rope strap bag. So it's a very light and very like fluffy material bag that I really enjoyed using. I actually have been using it ever since I got it almost every day for my everyday stuff. Because it's just so light. It's extremely light. So everything you're gonna put in this, like what you're gonna carry is gonna be only the weight of the stuff that you have in it, not the bag, which is perfect for like everyday stuff, especially if you have kids and you have also some kids stuff in it. You have your camera in it, and then it becomes like extremely heavy. So this is not the case with this bag. Because it's really light. So what are the features of it? It's pretty basic, to be honest. Like the main feature I think is that ropey thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand that ropey thing. It looks cool. So inside, what you have kind of one big compartment with two dividers. So you can have like, one camera and then a bunch of stuff in it, or a camera and a lens and some stuff in it. So we have like these two compartments here, and then you just have one pocket, one big wide pocket right here for maybe some documents, and basically that's it. It does extend, so there's more space in it. So the biggest thing that I tried to put in it was A7CR with 50 to 150, and it kind of barely fits. If I remove everything from inside, it kind of fits. So yeah, it worked. And then like what I usually had here was like one camera and one lens, and then some like little accessories, like my kids stuff mainly, like maybe some tissues and some everyday carry stuff, and then some documents in that pocket. But again, like I really enjoyed the fact that it's so light, and that's the biggest feature in my opinion of this Rope backpack. It's like a, it's like this tiny light jacket that you kind of compress and have it on you. And now the final boss. The final boss is actually the best obviously out of it. This is OneGo Mark II, small version. So 22 liters, I want to say. Let me see. Yeah, there's 20 liters and then there's 25 liters. And this one is 20. And this one is actually packed with even more features than the Lite one, and it's specifically like made for cameras, which I really enjoy. So first of all, the back. So on the Lite one, you see like this more typical mesh thing, and on this one, it's like a different material with these like bigger bumps here and smaller bumps here, and the smaller bumps here, and I really like that. Handles, there's some attachment system here. I don't usually use any of this stuff, and we have two side entrances, which I'm going to show. Nothing in the front, so no pockets, nothing in the front, and then 1, 2 kind of big open pockets for water bottles or for anything else you might need. And yeah, and here, like, I think the general idea is that you put the tripod here on the back, and then you have like these little two attachments that you can mount on these sides here and attach a tripod or something. So 2 of these and 2 of these, which is really comfortable. A lot of space, a lot of options to put your stuff in this backpack. Then we have the top compartment, which opens with this plastic mechanism. You kind of press on it and it opens. It has like kind of like 2 adjustments, so it can be either mount it on the top or even more to the bottom. So we have like, if you have more stuff in it, it's gonna be slightly taller, and then you have less stuff on it, you can put it more down like this. So you open flap like this, and let me show you the interior of that, because this is my favorite part actually of this backpack, that the backpack can stand like this and has the 3 compartments here on the top that can be actually even divided into more compartments, because they have like these kind of dual pockets with this flap right here, so you can put even more stuff in it. And this is very spacious. This is very spacious. Look at this. This is my 24G Master, but you can actually put like entire camera. This is a Sony A1 II with like a 50 lens, the small lens actually. But I'll show you, like, you can put like bigger lenses here, 85 millimeters. You can easily put up here. And because the backpack is standing on its own, it's really accessible to have your gear here. And I'm going to tell you how I used it on the job in a moment. But yeah, so we have 3 of these compartments, and then you have this little pocket right here for maybe some documents and some other stuff. So that's one, right? The top access for camera stuff. Obviously you can remove all of this. This is removable, right? So we close that, and then we get to the creme de la creme. So we open the entire back. It opens like this, and boom, this is our compartment. So this is the one that we access from the top. I really like that box design, and you can open it and you can remove it again. So you can also have it set up completely differently, remove that one and have like only access from the back. But I really like the mixture of top access and the back access. So here, this is just to show you what I fit here. So this would be my typical setup for a wedding. One camera body with a 50-1.2G Master. So this is quite big lens. Right here, then the second camera is with 35G Master. So my main setup kind of goes like this. Then I have 2 flashes right here, 2 Profoto A10 flashes. So these are big flashes. Then I still have a space for some accessories here and here. And as you could see, I still had like entirely empty top compartment. So the way I worked with it is that when I was traveling, I had my cameras like this and then lenses here on the top. So when I start my job, I take out my main cameras, and this is kind of empty, and then I access my lenses from top here. So when I was like changing lenses, I didn't have to access the backpack from the back, because the only stuff that I kept here I was using on me, and then everything else, what I like my lenses and stuff that I needed later on, I had accessed from the top. So this is really, really cool. Then on the back, you have 2 magnetic pockets. One is kind of like an iPad, smaller pocket, and one is for laptop. So there's my 14-inch MacBook right here. Boom, I'm just gonna take it out. So that's one. But then 2, we have 2 pockets. So one is on this side, which doesn't go through. So this pocket doesn't go to the inside of the backpack, and it has like this kind of nice pocket for like little accessories, mounting points. And then if you open this pocket, look at this, it's tiny. And then there's another AirTag pocket, it's super hidden. There's like no way, if you cut this out, like the paper is notifying you that this is the AirTag access, there's no way anyone can find that AirTag is that well hidden, which I really, really like. So that's one pocket. And then we have the second pocket right here, which has the access right to the interior, to the main kind of camera compartment. And then it has this battery system that includes something that the other backpack did not include, which are these magnetic battery status indicators. Look at this. So these are just magnets that you kind of flip, whenever the battery, like you change the battery, you just flip this and be like, okay, this is that battery, and then green one is the one that is still alive. So I feel like this is a really cool design and a way to keep your stuff, like your batteries, organized. Overall, I'm really enjoying this backpack. Yeah, on the back, it also has these two mounting points that you can put this on the luggage as well. So it's very comfortable. So overall, I really like that. The only thing I like kind of had like little issues with is this like kind of closing doors, because this is like a plastic opening. I had some issues with it when the backpack was full, trying to close and open it. So this is like a weak point of this backpack, in my opinion. Maybe it's not. I can give you like maybe long-term review after I use it for a while, because I'm going to be using both of these. I really enjoyed these backpacks. And the other thing is that I wish it was even slightly smaller, because this is too big for my personal item kind of on a plane. So when I usually travel, I have my gear in a backpack, which is like very small, so I can fit my just like basic stuff, and then I have like accessories and other stuff in my other bag. So I wish, because they have like two versions of this backpack, I asked them to send me the smaller one. I wish it was like even slightly smaller, so there's like a bigger difference between the small and the big one. But obviously, like, you need to pack the gear, you need to fit the gear. So this is like, I would say, like very reasonable size. This one comes in 3 colors. This is the olive color as well as this rope back. Like, my overall impression is rather positive. So I really like it, and I hope to be using it for years to come. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, because I'm going to be using these. I can give you like more reviews in the future. If you want to know what lenses and cameras I use at weddings, you can check out this video right here.